In today's practice station, you will be learning about greatest common factor starting on page 557. We are going to go over example 1 from page 557 together in this video, so everything that happens in this video needs to go in your notebook. It says example 1, Sevierville Middle School arranges their sports trophies in rows in a display case. There are an equal number of trophies in each row. Each row has only one kind of trophy. What is the greatest possible number of trophies on each row? So we are using this table in order to answer this question right here. We have the 3 different types of sports, volleyball, football, and baseball, and we have the number of trophies that's going to be on that shelf. So on the volleyball shelf, there's 40 trophies. On the football shelf, there's 24 trophies, and on the baseball shelf, there's 32 trophies. Our goal is to figure out the greatest possible number of trophies in just one row on the shelf. And what they want is they want it to look the same. So we want to have the same number of trophies in each row for volleyball, football, and baseball. In order to find the greatest common factor of these two numbers, we're going to create what we call math rainbows. So what I'd like you to do is take your math notebook and hold it sideways, and you need to put 40, 24, and 32 equally spaced on that page. Pause that video until everyone in your group has done this. The next step is to start with the first number. We're going to begin with 40, and we need to think of all the numbers that we can multiply together in order to get 40. We always start with the number 1, because you can multiply 1 times whatever number it is to get that number. So 1 times 40 is 40. Next, we think about if we can multiply anything times 2 to get 40, which we can. 2 times 20 is 40. Now we need to think about 3. Can we multiply 3 by anything to get 40? No. What about 4? Yes, we can multiply 4 times 10. So the next number that we're going to go to is 5, and we think, is there anything times 5 to get 40? Which there is. 5 times 8. Now we have 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 10, 20, and 40. We're done with this rainbow for greatest common factor for 40. Now we can move on to 24. Now if this looks really disorganized and messy to you, you can always use colored pencils to complete this. Just start with one color. So we'll start with black. Always starting with 1 times the number. And then you can immediately switch to a different color for the next rainbow. So 2 times 12 is 24. So we used 1, 2, 3. Yes, 24 is a multiple of 3. 3 times 8 is 24. Next number in the line would be 4. Yes, we can multiply 4 times 6, which is 24. And there's only a 5 here, so we can't multiply 5 times 5 to get 24, so that doesn't work. So this rainbow is done. I'd like you to pause this video and choose one person from your team to complete the greatest common factor math rainbow for 32. If your math rainbow looks like this one right here, then your answer is correct. So we've completed the first part of answering this question. We found all the multiples of 40, 24, and 32. Our next step is to underline all of the common factors. So the word common means same. If you have something in common with another classmate, you might have the same eye color, the same hair color. You might be from the same country. So common means the same, even with math. So what we're looking for here is all of the numbers that are the same for 40, 24, and 32. So we're going to start all the way to the left with 1. There's a 1 here, a 1 here, and 1 here. So that's a common factor. A 2, a 2, a 2. So that's a common factor. A 4, a 4, a 4. That's a common factor. Notice we're skipping this 3. That 3 is not a common factor because 40 doesn't have one. A 5, oh, no 5 there, doesn't work. An 8, an 8, an 8. That's a common factor. A 10, no 10 here. A 20, no 20 here, so that doesn't work. A 40, and no 40 there, so that doesn't work. So our common factors are 1, 2, 4, 5, and 8. But our job is to find the greatest common factor. So the word greatest means biggest. So here's our common factors right here. We want to find which of those common factors is the biggest. Obviously, you know that 8 is the biggest number here. So the greatest common factor of 40, 24, and 32 is 8. So to answer that original question, how many trophies can fit in one row on the display case so that all of the sports look the same? It's 8. 8 trophies can fit in the row to look the same. Now I would like you to complete numbers 3 through 10 in your notebook. When you've completed 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, I would then like you to take the teacher's edition book, which I have with me on direct instruction. Just come grab it from me, and I'd like you and your partner to check your answers. Good luck. Take your time, please, and stay focused.